Today I'm making a jalapeño popper sausage. Cream cheese, bacon, cheddar, jalapeños, and beef mince. Last time I tried this, it worked, but I wanted to fix 3 things. Number 1, the bind wasn't strong enough. Number 2, the cream cheese kind of disappeared. And number 3, the jalapeños were slightly too crunchy. So this is attempt number 2. Same sausage, different ideas. Instead of chopping the jalapeños into chunks, I turned them into slices. Seeds removed because we're going to try something different. Also, gloves this time because I learned the hard way. I got some bacon, diced it up, cooked it, strained it, cooled it. Then cream cheese, green onion, then the bacon bits. We're going to mix it all, but not into the sausage. I'm filling each slice individually, so we have defined pockets with the elements of the jalapeño popper. And then freezing them solid. Freezing them will keep the cream cheese intact during the stuffing. It will also soften the jalapeno slightly by breaking down some of the cell structure. Fixing the bind. Today I'm using beef mince because that's all I had, and putting it through the grinder one more time. The first attempt used a 1.5% salt to meat ratio. This time, 2%. A tiny increase, but enough for it to matter. Salt, black pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, skim milk powder, and cold water. Salt extracts myosin from the meat. More extraction means better protein binding. I'm looking for sticky, tacky, almost gluey mince. I'm adding the leftover bits of jalapenos cut into small pieces, some more cooked cut up bacon, and cheddar cheese cubes, and giving it all a good mix. Now this is the tricky part. If I work too slowly, the cream cheese will go soft, mix with the meat, and disappear. So instead of mixing them in, I'll layer it between 2 halves of the meat, and hopefully the structure holds. I'm using a larger natural hog casing this time, and a larger horn. I also made sure all the jalapenos fit through the horn before starting this too. We want smooth flow, no tearing, no blowouts. I'll link them up, then leave them in the fridge overnight so the flavours can get to know each other. And it looks like the discs are holding. Then we'll lightly smoke them over indirect heat with a bit of hardwood on the coals. And after about 20 minutes we'll chuck them over the coals for colour until they reach an internal temperature of 71 Celsius or approximately 160 Fahrenheit. There was a little cheese leakage, but they're still looking pretty good. And there you go, the jalapeño popper sausage round 2. I'm happy with how they're looking. But what about inside? Now that's what I had in mind. Cheesy, juicy jalapeño popper sausage. The flavour is great, the heat level is just right, and the salt brings all the flavour, along with a good sausage texture. Softer jalapenos, visible cream cheese, and a nicer bind. Defined pockets all around. I'm really happy with this attempt, and I'll call it done. I'll put all my ingredient ratios in the description if anyone wants to try these. Have fun. Play with your food.